I didn't really feel that I could contribute anything more to Jedi, because I didn't like the way the script was going, and I'd done all of the visual effects before, so I was really looking for a new challenge, and the Dark Crystal was that challenge.
I had more control personally on Jedi, and I'm not saying as a result it all went perfectly, but as a result I was able to pitch things in a way that they could get done in that way, so that the entire process would work out okay.
Well, that was the worst film I've ever been involved in, because we had a director there who called Richard Marquand, who didn't want to speak to me, and he never spoke to me for the entire movie. Yeah, I mean, it was a really weird movie to get involved in. He started using my stuntman to do lots of the things that I should have been doing myself, you know. And I'd be sitting around waiting, all in my gear, all ready to work, and then next thing I know, the stuntman would be up and doing what I should be doing, you see. And I let this go on for a little while, and all of a sudden one day, I saw my stuntman getting dressed again, and I said to him, you know what? This is Bob Anderson. I said, you know, what are you getting dressed for? He said, oh, this is the bit where Darth Vader is going to throw the Emperor off the balcony. You see? I said, well, hang on a minute. I said, are you going to do this? And he said, yeah, well, yeah, they want me to. And I said, well, hang on a minute. I said, you know, how are you going to do it? And they said, oh, they're going to rig it in such a way. You see. So anyway, I thought this is going to be interesting. And then we got to right to the Friday. They went from Monday through to a Friday doing this, trying to get this scene. And at the end of Friday, I thought I must say something like it. So I went up to Richard Marquand, you see, and I said to him, excuse me, I said, but just what are you trying to do? And he said, well, you know, we got to get the scene where the Emperor gets thrown off the balcony. And I said, well, it's easy. He said, what do you mean easy? I said, well, all you got to do is pick him up, lift him up here, throw him off the balcony. He said, could you do that? And I said, well, of course I could. I said, I wasn't the British heavyweight weightlifting champion for nothing, like, you know. He said, all right, first thing Monday morning.
And I remember when I talked to Dave about it, Dave told me when he did that scene, he injured his back, and he was in a lot of pain. And I remember he told him, he said, 1 or 2 takes, I'm going to pick the Emperor over my head and make sure he gets a shot.
So I went in, picked him up, threw him off the balcony, 1 take, yeah.